2 out of 2 second surgical day. We don't have much time. I'm not going to be waiting for too many people. Apologies for that. Just a quick really update. So it's lunchtime. Just had my first extractions and implantations done. We did what we did. We just stopped up further to the mid scalp. Let's just do this. And going towards crown. And yeah, I did a little bit of temple points, just one for now. And yeah, this one's gonna be done later. And basically, we're gonna finish off the rest. So the plan is about 3,000 grafts altogether. Interesting fact. Like I said yesterday, there was 7 hair grafts, 6 hair grafts. So today I managed to make a picture of a 6 hair graft, because that's the only one they found today, but it looks pretty cool. I'm gonna make a separate video discussing all of these things. Yeah, and what else? Donor area. So there was quite a few people after yesterday concerned about my donor area, that the scars looks too big. Even though, to be honest, for me it's fine. FUE is not like a scarless procedure, but nevertheless, I spoke with Dr. Ferrer about it, because he was yesterday a bit surprised as well. And what he said, that I probably have keloid scarring, like not much, but just a little bit, which means when the scars are healing, they become much whiter, and they are like having like a little bump, and they can possibly even a little tiny bit expand. And to prove this point, it's very easy actually. I've got a lot of scars from childhood, and all of them look the same. So none of them completely healed. If I cut myself somewhere, it's still there, like many years after. And there's, for example, here one little. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to pick up. There's this scar over here. It's been here like, I don't know, since I was like 12 maybe. And it's a proper white scar, which is a little bit lifted. The same goes, I've got here on the hand, on the fingers, on the cut finger here, and anything. So yeah, he just showed me this, and we discussed, and turns out I've got keloid scarring. Not much, but yeah. Interesting thing to find out about myself, because I know a lot of people have actually this issue with the keloid scarring. So some have pretty severe, not as little as mine. And it can be a little bit complicated during the surgery, but it's still possible to do it, nevertheless, if a proper doctor is doing it. So yeah, hopefully that answered your question. Nevertheless, I'm still pretty happy. My donor is very healthy, very great. Dr. Ferrer checked my donor with like a microscopes all over the place, and there's like pretty much no miniaturization at all. Like it's a challenge to spot even one hair that is miniaturizing. So that's great. And even after more extractions we're gonna do, it's still gonna be quite a few like grafts in between left. So I'm not really worried about the scarring. I think with the number 2 guard should be alright. Last time was just perfect. Of course, now it's gonna be around 6,500 grafts extracted from the donor. It's substantial amount, but yeah, I guess we shall see in the near future. Let's have a look quickly at the chat, and I apologize again for everything, but I really don't have time. Just had a really nice lunch. Had a salmon with some potato soup. It's a brilliant food, really nice. Hey Plicky, sveikas Edvinai. What do you do for a living? Nothing interesting. How many grafts you gonna do today? Plamen, pamenčio, ko stamaniak. I will do 1,800, 2,000 tops. No, like not more. Yeah, what else? Your head is growing, that's why, hey, expand. It's growing with all the info you put in your brain about hair transplant. You know what? You might be right. Some people calling me expert. So yeah, of course I'm not nearly as expert as other people are, but hey, I appreciate that. How's the weather in Porto? Weather is great actually. It's really sunny. It's not as hot as in the UK right now, but it's like 18, 19 degrees. Don't want to open the windows to show you, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not, and it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to be able to enjoy it anyways. Arolandas, did you find out if Dr. Ferrer definitely increased his prices? I didn't ask him specifically, but I kind of confirmed it from multiple people that's been today, not to him recently. And yeah, I mean, he increased the price for new patients. So if you've been scheduled this surgery, it should be the same, but afterwards it's, I guess it's increased. But again, I might be wrong. I'll double check with him. Are you flying home right away? No, I'm not. I'm staying until Wednesday. And sadly, UK decided to put Portugal on the amber list, which is politician game basically. But yeah, nonetheless, I was planning to stay at home anyways for the first couple of weeks, not doing much. So yeah, for me, it doesn't really matter. Did you shave your head again? Well, no, I'm still rocking full. Yes, it's properly shaved. So we did a little bit of Tim Temple peak over here. I'm not sure if we're gonna fill in more. It was just about like 70 grafts in that area, single grafts, maybe a couple of double just behind it. But I think it might be just a tiny bit more, and then we're gonna do this side as well. Left side is the worst. It's like much thinner than the right one, so hence why we're gonna put more there. And yeah, I don't know exactly like the numbers roughly. I think overall was around 700 grafts into a previous recipient area, and we're just moving forward. So yeah, so cannot really move around. But yeah, extractions. If you're afraid of blood, don't look. There you go. It looks pretty bad, but it's not as bad as it is, to be honest. I made some good pictures. I zoomed in, and there's so much hair in between. Like, I swear, my donor is just incredible. So, yeah, that's great. Let's see quickly, last couple of comments, and I'll have to go. Gonna thicken up front too, only in the back now. Yes, I did thicken up the front and the back. We're gonna finish off everything. How much does it cost to do the hair transplant in the same clinic in Portugal? He's charging again, probably right now, €3 per graft for the first 4,000 grafts, and then it's €2.5. I might be wrong because before the price were cheaper, but I'll double check. What part of Lithuania are you from? I'm from Vilnius, Labas, kaip sekasi. You seem very chill right now, as if you didn't have the operation. Yeah, to be honest, it's like I'm joking all the time. It's like a spa procedure. It's so easy. Like the worst part is just laying in one side. Sometimes it's uncomfortable, and that's basically it. Pain, there is no pain. Like people are scared about the pain. The anesthesia is the biggest pain, but it's like what, one, maybe two out of 10. In some places like hairline or where it was temple peak, it was a little bit more sensitive, maybe 5 out of 10, but it's again like for like 5-10 seconds and it's gone. So it's not really that big of a deal. So yeah, I rather, to be honest, I don't mind to suffer a huge amount of pain for like 1 hour. But then after a year, I've got a full set of hair. So that's my, way of looking at it. I'm in Vilnius. I'll call you out if I see you. Well, man, I'm living in the UK, so I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna be able to see you anytime soon. But yeah, how many grafts do you think you'll have left in the future? I can actually ask Dr. Ferreira today after we finish with all the extractions, but he said my donor is pretty excellent. So I would say maybe, I don't know, 2,000 grafts, 3,000 at best. But then again, it's not a great idea to extract so many because it's gonna overall decrease the density. So it should be a threshold. But I think up to 2,000 grafts is definitely possible without any problems. I just left a comment on your other video and you worried your donor area will be thin since it has been harvested a lot, or do you plan to leave it long with the back? So I'm planning to, I'm gonna see how it's gonna turn out, but probably I'll be able to get away with like guard number 2 or 3, I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, I'm not really stressed about it. Once I'm gonna make a separate video on the donor or the pictures. You're gonna see there's there's so much hair even after 2 extractions, after 2 surgeries in between. So yeah, my donor is pretty excellent, to be honest. Thinking about going to get a hair transplant myself to cheap flight to Turkey from Sweden, a good price with Dr. Akar. Well, best of luck. Make sure to find out who exactly is doing your surgery. There's really good, results from Dr. Akar, but there is also not the best ones, only because they've got like a lot of technician teams. So find out who's gonna be doing your surgery, and maybe you're gonna be lucky. But personally, I'm not gonna be taking this, I wouldn't be taking this gamble. But hey, that's just me. I've done transplant in Portugal, Dr. Ferreira, just like the first one. Yeah, so there you go. Last touch, and I have to go because they're gonna kick me out again. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate your comments and joining in. If you got any more comments, make sure to drop them in the comments down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do it. Ring that bell because I'm gonna be posting a lot of videos post-transplant. I've got so much time on my hands. So yeah, stay tuned. See you later.